Hello and welcome back to my journey from normal to Norway. So my last video was quite long. It was a doozy, 34 and a half minutes. And at this point, one person other than myself has watched it. So to whoever you are, thank you and congratulations for making it all the way through that. But honestly, it was a really important one to me. And so, yeah, I just hope that it gets out there more. Anyway, I think there could be things that people might need to hear, could benefit from hearing. I just want to share and relate and connect with people who need connecting with as much as I can. Anyway, but now it's a new week. I'm heading into a new week here, and I'm feeling pretty inspired. So I kind of just wanted to share that. I intended for my next video to be, since the last video was when Norway came into my life, I expected the next one to be how, and I will still do that, but I just really wanted to share the things that have been kind of inspiring me and pumping me up right now. Today I watched two things on Netflix that really got me excited. One was Homecoming by Beyonce, and then the other one was Brene Brown's The Call to Courage. And I just loved both and kind of cried in both. And they're very different, but it's just a lot of motivation and stepping out and working hard and putting in effort and being vulnerable, conquering, your dreams, just really like putting yourself out there and following your dreams, taking steps, taking action on things that are important to you. And so I just really loved that. I loved both, and they've made me feel really motivated and excited moving forward. Also, something I don't think I've talked about yet here, but I've been kind of listening to for a few weeks now. I've never done a podcast before, but I had a friend who just really, really recommended this one to me, and I started listening, and I am loving it, and it is Armchair Expert, which is Dax Shepard's podcast, and I have been loving that. I mean, I really didn't know much of anything about him, didn't really have any certain perception of him before this, but it's just really something that's right up my alley and something that I love. And he's very honest and vulnerable, and really just sharing his insecurities and his addictions and just his journey in life. And then the people that he's interviewing, they are open and vulnerable as well. And it's just so great to hear people admitting their faults and where they've been, where they've come from, what they're moving towards, what they perceive to be their ups and their downs. And I've really been enjoying these great conversations that he's been having with people, and just really I don't know, it just feels like a gift, I guess, to be able to listen to those. And so definitely motivating as well, and kind of a lot in line with what I'm trying to do here, and just kind of really putting myself out there and sharing my story. I just really believe in the power of storytelling and kind of that honesty and that transparency and connecting with people and, telling my story partly for me, but also partly for the people out there who relate to my story and can't speak for themselves, kind of telling our story for them. And anyway, so yeah, those three things have just been very motivating to me, and inspiring and pumping me up. And so I wanted to share that and recommend those things. And then also I was productive towards Norway stuff this weekend, which was really exciting. I kind of did some research into things that I may or may not need, like you know, like electrical outlet adapters and stuff like that, and just looked into things and researched and did some online shopping, and just got some things that I'll need for my trip and use on my trip, and so that feels good to kind of get another thing done. Also, I'm excited because I looked up the weather predictions for that time, and it's going to be like in the upper 50s and kind of, you know, on and off raining, and for some of you that might sound terrible, especially for a vacation, and I get that. I feel like most people in my life would be like, ugh, but to me that's like perfect. I'm so excited. Like, I'm going to be there on my birthday, and it's predicted that it might thunderstorm on my birthday, and I am so thrilled about that. I love the rain. I love kind of overcast and colder weather, and I've just always lived in these stupid hot places, San Antonio, Texas, and then Los Angeles, and everybody else around me loves the sun and loves the heat, and I just cannot stand it. So I'm really excited to go on vacation at a place that's going to be a little cooler, but I know I'm going to be kind of then grouchy coming back to the heat, but that's fine. Anyway, that's just a little mini update. Motivated, inspired, excited heading into the week, and I hope that you are as well. And I'll be back to check in with you again soon, and until then, ha det!